Today's HWA topic is on 4 easy-to-implement data security protocols. We've all read or heard of data breaches. This article contains 6 data security protocols you can start using within your organization. Policies and procedures. Create a plan and stick to it. Some items to consider for inclusion are software updates, patch management, password change schedules, cloud permissions, data encryption, limiting data access. We discussed the first 4 items in this short video, protecting your accounting firm's data. Cloud permissions. There's an ever-increasing number of organizations moving to the cloud. One surefire way to mitigate risk is restricting access to your entire organization's data. Every user doesn't need read or write permission. Not every user needs access to every sliver of information within your organization. Permission-based access, based on job function, coupled with limiting access to users' ability to read data versus changing or writing data, help mitigate risks. Data encryption. The process of encrypting data doesn't have to be cumbersome. It's the process of taking data from its original form and creating an alternative version. In theory, only those in possession of the decipher can view the data in its original form. Data encryption offers another layer of protection to your organization's security protocols. It's not foolproof, and with significant technical and computing resources, this measure, as most, can be defeated. Limiting data access. As discussed with cloud permissions, limiting access to data is essential. Every role within the organization doesn't need access to sensitive data to perform the duties. Restricted access based on job role and responsibilities can also mitigate data breaches. A file clerk doesn't require the same level of access as your chief operating officer. An additional benefit for this measure of protection is security personnel are more easily able to isolate threats during or after breach. When the threat is assessed, your security personnel are able to quickly identify users' credentials and threat sources. MultiFactor Authentication. In addition to the measures listed above, using a multi-factor authentication for personnel is now virtually indispensable. More information can be found here with regard to specific measures. With multiple devices accessing your sensitive data, a 2 or 3-step system for remote workers adds another layer of protection. Should a tablet or mobile device get lost or stolen, would-be data thieves have to pass yet another layer of protection before having the ability to compromise your organization. A singular approach is not sufficient today. The sophistication level of those seeking to access your client's data and that of your organization is rapidly evolving. The steps listed above and those in our previous article will buffer your organization and thwart most would-be attackers. If you have any other questions, reach out to us online or subscribe to our YouTube channel.